Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. It's a relatively brief video today, but a positive one, a good one, because I did want to point out that these Legends Celebration crystals seem to be absolutely amazing. I'm not going to lie, I was genuinely quite worried about these because often Kabam puts in something very exciting and then says ATC and something like that. But when you check actual drop rates or the items that most people end up getting, then often these aren't that great. But dare I say that these are like well better crystals than the gifting crystals, for instance, or banquet crystals. And I have not seen a single crystal that's objectively, let's say, bad. The worst things that I have seen, I think, are like the 2 Paragon crystals and like 5,000 6-star shards or something like that. As you can see, you have a chance at hero crystals, shards, basic and class and alpha catalysts and fragments, boosts, units, potions, revives, mastery cores, and a very rare chance at the 7-star champion selector featuring the said champions. These legendary logging crystals are too powerful to remain stable. Any legend celebration crystals left in your inventory will disappear after September 6th. And they are very powerful. So far, I have opened 2 of these. This is going to be the 3rd one. And I have gotten half a tier 6 basic, I believe, and the carbonadium core, which is 500 units, which I love. And in the other one, I got 757 star shards and 50 units, which I also loved. So let's see what I get in the 3rd crystal, but there definitely have been some extremely exciting pulls. And yeah, the entire point of this video is that great job, come on. These are definitely exciting. These are definitely better than I thought they would be. I've seen plenty of people pull tier 6 class catalysts, tier 6 basic catalyst fragments, all sorts of good stuff. And so this is probably the worst crystal that I have seen, because realistically 5,000 6-star shards is not bad at all, but it's also not something that I'm kind of excited for. If that's tier 6 basic, I'm well happier about it and stuff like that. So 5,000 6-star hero crystal shards. This is, yeah, so far I'd say the worst crystal that I have opened. I'd rather take 757-star shards or something of the sort. And a 25% health boost, that's not too bad. Again, even these like health boosts, because these are the big health boosts, so they are quite rare. Unless you spend units on the boost bundles, you pretty much cannot obtain these. You can obtain the champion boosts, you can't get the health ones. So we can pop in forums. I've seen people getting Paragon crystals, 7-star shards. We can see 20% tier 6 class catalyst crystal. I think that's extremely valuable. Or if you need tier 5 CC as a Thronebreaker, that's great too. Again, I have gotten one of the carb cores myself. I think that's great. 20% tier 6 CC, 757-star shards. This would be 5k 6-star shards. That's probably, again, I think is the overall like the worst one. Some tier 3 alpha frags and an energy refill. Very good. 750 shards, great. Tier 5 CC crystal. 20% tier 6 CC. 50% tier 6 basic. Again, all of these are very good items. So genuinely, I do think that these 7-hour crystals are arguably the most exciting part of this event. I'm not gonna lie, I do find the brutal DLX challenge itself somewhat. I'm probably gonna make a video discussing it. I don't think it was handled the best way it possibly could, nor the rewards really seem, super exciting. But again, difficulty level kind of matches them then, I suppose. But I would say that these 7-hour crystals are, yeah, most kind of exciting thing in them, because regardless of what you get, you do get good items and good stuff. And then on top of it, there's also the added excitement of you don't know what you're going to get. But there is that 7-star, which is the grand prize jackpot. Most of us will definitely not get it. But still, tier 6 CCs, tier 6 basic, tier 12 fragments, boosts, cores, units, shards. I love it. There's not much to say. I think these 7-hour crystals are the best part and the most successful part of this entire Legend Celebration event. Alongside the calendar. We can't knock the calendar. The calendar is quite good too. There's no question about it. There's a ton of value in this Legend Celebration calendar. 4,507 star shards, 1.5 tier 6 basics, tier 3 alpha each. Some Paragon crystals, some 6-star 6 stones, all that, and some tier 6 CC selectors. So all of that stuff is solid too. Not quite as exciting as opening the 7-hour crystals, but definitely not bad either. I do think that the weakest part... oh, and arenas. Arenas are great too. Arenas are super easy to do, especially if you use the 1-stars, then you also basically hit all the milestones. And it's like very fast. I have already done both of the Marines, to be honest, because I flew through the first one using my 1-stars and then 2-stars, and then I realized I was about halfway through the solo event. So if you do not want to do the 5-star arena, then you just need to make sure that you use 1-stars primarily as you grind through the 6-star shard arena, and then you're gonna get all the solo event rewards too. And it only takes about 15 win streaks, or 15 rounds, and that will give you the token for the selector for the guaranteed 7-star and all the units and all the goodies. And good. Arenas are definite win. 7-hour crystals are a definite win. Calendar is great. And I genuinely do think that the weakest part of this Legends Celebration event is the Brutal DLX quest. And not because of Brutal DLX at all. I actually like the fights. More so about the rewards and the format, and maybe making the fights a bit chunkier as well. But I'll probably discuss that in a separate video overall. But I must say that the event in itself, I think, is a definite win. I think it's great for free-to-play players, unquestionably, because you don't need a ton of items to get through that quest. Arenas are easy and fast and very, very rewarding, especially if you include the solo event rewards as well, where we have plenty of units and battleships and stuff like that. And the crystals and calendar represent great value. This is probably the most positive event. The one event that's not monetized in any meaningful fashion and is actually great and rewarding, and I think feels great and rewarding for free-to-play and also not free-to-play players. So overall, I think great. I think 3 out of 4 things are awesome. The quest itself kind of lags a bit, which I will again discuss in a separate video. Let me know what you guys think about these legend crystals and the arenas and the event itself. But meanwhile, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information